Hello everyone. Today we will see how to make this form to write and modify our writing. It has a text area where we can write and two buttons, open file and save file. Let's start. First make Python file and name it as text editor. In this form I will make one row and two columns, where in the first column I will put the buttons open file and save as, and the second column I will use it for the text area. Both buttons I will include them within a frame. Row configure took index 0 and column configure took index 1. Thus, row 0 and column 1 is where our text area will be, and I want the text area to be resized with the window, and the minimum size is 600. Execute the program and let's see. Just a simple window with a title and no widgets. Now create the text area and reside it in the window. Make the frame that will contain the buttons and also reside it in the window. Make the buttons first open button and reside it in the frame we've just created. Then save button and also reside it in the frame. With the grid, I'll make two rows and one column in the buttons frame. The first row with index 0 will contain the open button, while the second row with index 1 will contain the save button. And both buttons will be sticky from east to west of the frame. I will place the frame in row 0 and column 0 and will be sticky from north to south of the window, while text area will be in row 0 and column 1 and sticky in all directions. Let's see our design. As you see, we need to add padding around the buttons. For the open button, I will add pad in the X direction and in the Y direction. While for the save button, I only need to add padding in the X direction and see it again. Up to this step, I've only designed the form, but we need to make our program interactive and make the buttons clickable. So that I will define two methods. The first one, open file, I will use it for the open button. Define a file path variable, and we will need to import ask open file name from file dialog. Seems I have made a mistake somewhere. Oh, okay, it is K letter. Now I can import it from file dialog. The next piece of code is necessary in case the user pressed the cancel button in open file window. So the program will exit from this method without executing it. And make sure to delete everything in the text area before calling the opened file. After we made sure of some important steps, here you will open the text file into the text area. Read the file and assign it to a variable named text. Then insert the text into the text area. For this method, there is one more last step, where we need to change the title of the window to include the path of the file. Now bind this method to open button. Define another method for save button in the same way. But here we will need to import ask save as file name. But instead of read, we need to write here. Get the text from our text area. Also bind this method to save button. By executing the program and write something in the text area. For instance, I love Python. Click Save As to save it in a folder with any name. Here I will name it My Text. Notice the title has been changed. I'm going to add some text here to show you how the delete code in input file method works. Go back and open the file we just saved, My Text, and the program erase the text area to write the opened file.